What's going on with Bronny James and his situation with the Lakers? Why is he making the headlines again with his dad LeBron James? Well, ever since Bronny was drafted by the Lakers in the 2024 NBA draft, the franchise has taken a different approach toward making him take the court. Fans hope to see Bronny develop his game in the G League. But is that what's been happening lately? Not really. The Lakers are only having Bronny play home games for the G League affiliate South Bay Lakers and revert back to the Lakers NBA squad when the South Bay team hits the road. It's evident that this does not look like a success, and it doesn't seem beneficial for Bronny's game in the long run. Many have been vocal about the Lakers' plan for Bronny, including NBA Hall of Famer and analyst Charles Barkley. And what does the former NBA legend have to say about this situation? Let's find out. Awful is what Barkley said about the Bronny situation on the Better Angle show on the BetQL network. Barkley further added, "I don't think they are doing Bronny any favors. They have just handled this thing very bad. It's a bad look for the Lakers. I really like everything LeBron has done, but it's a bad look for him too, in my opinion." And how have things been for Bronny so far in the NBA or G League? Not that great. In 2 games with the South Bay Lakers, he has averaged 5.0 points and 3.0 assists in 28.5 minutes. Fans and analysts cannot help but wonder if LeBron James is to be blamed for this. Or not entirely? Well, it's starting to look like King James might have pushed Bronny a bit too early into the NBA. In fact, ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith, who does not shy away from speaking his mind, went on to suggest that it is the older James who is to be blamed for his son's struggles. Here's what Smith had to say about Bronny. Not to be redundant, but I think it's necessary to be that way. Bronny James doesn't belong in the NBA. Not yet. Some people say never. I don't believe that. I think the kid has a chance, but he's not ready yet. Respectfully, this is all LeBron James's fault. Bronny was selected as a McDonald's All-American and placed 19th in the 2023 recruiting class. However, his numbers have been low on all fronts. He averaged 13.8 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 2.7 assists in his final season at Sierra Canyon High School, where his squad won 3 Mission League titles in 4 years. Even during his time at USC, the 20-year-old averaged just 4.8 points, 2.1 assists, and 2.8 rebounds per game. At the moment, he is splitting his time between the NBA and the G League, shooting 16.7% and averaging just 0.7 points per game. The Lakers rookie will need to put in a lot of work if he is to be a success in the NBA. Stephen Smith also has some harsh advice for Bronny. Since he did not have the best college seasons, he has to utilize his time in the G League to develop himself. Otherwise, it might be difficult to hold down a roster spot once LeBron James retires, which might be very soon. At 39, LeBron is still at the top of his game, but Smith feels that the legend will retire by next year. Bronny James did not do what it took to earn a spot on an NBA roster. He's a wonderful kid. But the reality is that, now that this has happened, at some point you as Bronny, you need to say, "I don't want this anymore, this was nice, but now I gotta go earn my stripes." It's on Bronny. While fans were way too excited to see James Sr. and Jr. play together initially, the excitement has gone down massively now. While on the one hand, fellow rookie Quincy Olivari is among the scoring leaders, Bronny James has yet to breach the double-digit mark. That too, his summer league shooting woes seem to have continued into this league, even though by now the NBA world has identified that Bronny needs a lot more developmental work. LeBron James once mentioned last season that his son would play better than some of his teammates. That has come to backfire on the all-time leading scorer, as his son is struggling to prove his worth, even in the developmental league. That is the sole reason why people are now wondering whether the billionaire superstar pushed his son too early to fulfill his dreams, as he knew all too well that his son did not have the year he hoped for in college. So what do you think? Should LeBron be solely blamed for Bronny's struggles? Or the youngster needs to take up the blame and work 10 times harder to fill his superstar father's shoes? Let us know in the comments section below.